I've probably cried 3 times while listening to it. It weirdly doesn't have any lyrics, and it still makes you cry, which is just crazy. Some guy plucking some strings at a certain rhythm will make you cry. That's just crazy. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So this video is intended for you to send to your friends. Actually, it's intended for your friends to watch and to get accustomed to blues, or to start liking blues, because I only used to listen to French rap, believe it or not. I always listen to French rap. I still do from time to time, but that's all I did before. And one day I listened to Eric Johnson, Cliffs of Dover, and that made me get into guitar as a whole. And then when I started getting into more of the guitar stuff, I came upon blues. It wasn't straight into blues. It was first a bit of the older music and the guitar music, then into blues. But yeah, these 3 videos that I have compiled here, that we're going to listen to, that we're going to see, these are live performances that I think could convert someone who only listens to pop, maybe even metal, which is very popular nowadays, any type of, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, like things like that. People who are only listen to that, I think that these different videos could get them to like blues. So without further ado, guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into the first performance here. I picked Albert King, Blues Power. It's aptly named, I'm going to show you the blues power, the power of the blues. And this guy explains how blues can help you channel some emotions, and that at the end of the day, everyone has the blues. So let me play it for you. Let's start. This was, as it says, in 1970. Very long time ago. See that everyone is in the crowd is excited for this. So this sound is very characteristic of Albert King. He never really changed it. He never really changed guitars. He always had the same guitar, the Flying V that you'll see in a minute. And he was a left-handed man, but back in the days maybe it was harder to come by left-handed guitars, so what he did was just flip the guitar and keep the same string order, which Hendrix did, but he flipped the strings. I know Elizabeth Cotten did that, folk play. And he used to play with his fingers, which is also rare. He always play with a pick, usually, like 80% of the times. I know that listening to music is something that you learn. I've heard people say that your brain is actually an instrument, or your ear, let's say. Your ear is connected to your brain, but yeah. That you have to learn to appreciate music. And if you don't appreciate a certain type of music, that a lot of people do, is just because they have learned to listen and you haven't. Just try to appreciate it. Have faith in it, you gotta believe in it. It's hard to explain, but I think that's as best as I can explain it. But one of the most powerful moments will probably come. Yeah, exactly, it's here.
It's the blues, that's all it is. I ain't seen my main squeeze in 10 long weeks today. I got 'em.
So this basically means his main squeeze. I think it's an old term, I don't know. I haven't heard it before I saw this, but I looked into it, and obviously it means he hasn't seen his girlfriend or wife or companion, let's say partner, that's what you say nowadays. He hasn't seen her in 10 long weeks today. So he gets sad and gets the blues and starts just playing a crazy solo. That I would recommend you watch on your own, because I can't show you everything here. It's gonna get blocked because it's copyright, but yeah, I would recommend you to watch everything and to listen to everything after this video maybe. But I just watched this for the first time, and I was just taken away by it. I had listened to blues before, so I was accustomed to it and understood it, I would say, and it just took me away. I know that like all my friends, none of them listen to blues. I have no friends. I'm 21 years old, and I have friends that are from 25 to 18, and none of my friends listen to blues. A lot of them listen to French rap just like me. Others listen to Taylor Swift, stuff like that. And I have never felt the way I felt with older music, such as blues and rock. Never felt that way. And I think people should just listen to it at least a couple times and really get into it, and then decide if they don't like it. But I know a lot of people listen to what their grandpa's playing for like 5 seconds and decide, okay, that's not for me. I would urge you to just listen to this for 8 minutes 56 straight, or the two others that I'm going to present to you, and then make your decision. And listen to this with good sound quality. I know a lot of people listen to a type of music like on low sound volume, and then they tell me like, oh, it wasn't that good. But then they re-listen to it with like max volume or close to max. Be careful with your ears, but yeah, close to max volume, and they just end up enjoying it much more. It's the same with any type of music, even probably classical music. It's the same. There's these different things that you miss if the volume is too low. And obviously, if you listen with your phone speaker, it doesn't matter how high the volume is. Listen with earphones or good speakers or anything. You probably have that at home. So yeah, that's important too. So now let's move on to video number 2. This is my favorite blues player, in my opinion. He's called Stevie Ray Vaughan. He's from Texas. He's a Texas blues man. There's different types of blues, so like Chicago blues, Delta blues, and Texas blues, which may be my favorite. So yeah, this is Texas blues, live at El Mocambo. I think it's some kind of bar. So this is Lenny. I'm just gonna preface this with a couple stories, or the story behind the song, so maybe it'll hit harder for you. So this is called Lenny, which is the name of Steve Ray Vaughan's wife, or ex-wife, because they divorced before the end of his life. He was 35 years old and had a helicopter crash with Eric Clapton's technician in that helicopter as well. Just shows how connected these musicians were. But anyways, this is a song made for Steve Ray Vaughan's wife, and he always plays it with a guitar that she got him for his birthday. This is the guitar that he has also in the live video, I'm pretty sure. And she always cries when listening to it, and I've probably cried 3 times while listening to it. It weirdly doesn't have any lyrics, and it still makes you cry, which is just crazy. Some guy plucking some strings at a certain rhythm will make you cry. That's just crazy. I mean, it'll make me personally cry. Maybe not you, probably not you, if you're not into blues, but maybe one day. This is what I'm trying to get to. So let me show you. So I waste too much time talking.
Here's the thing that I wrote for my lovely wife. It's a thing that goes out to her always. It's entitled Lenny.
Yeah, he explains the same thing, that it's for his wife Lenny. Cigarette in his mouth, obviously, since he's not singing. If he's not singing or talking, he has a cigarette in his mouth. This guy is known for playing with strings, guitar strings that are so thick that it's really hard to play unless you're on coke, like he was. Like, it's just so thick. I've tried it, made a video on it. I had to super glue my fingers, just like he does, I think, as well. This is just crazy because he has made the song all by himself. He has composed it. It's unlike anything anyone has ever heard before. It's for his wife, no lyrics, and he's right now improvising. This, he has probably played this at home a bit to have fun, but this is not in the recorded album version. This is just him doing stuff on stage that has probably never been done before except in his own home. So improvising. And just feeling the feelings and putting it on the instrument and just, yeah. I think this is the main difference with Taylor Swift. I'm gonna say Taylor Swift again, I'm sorry. They just sing what they always sing. They never change anything. Which is fine. It's fine, and that's what people go to see, and that's what they pay a lot of money for, and that's what they want to see. But I think there's always something missing compared to these blues performances where this guy just, you see his face. He's feeling all this, and the volume is crazy. A lot of people at the start of his career had to leave the room because it was so loud. You can't even imagine being there, I think. It's just crazy. This guy has worked for 15 years mastering his art, mastering his craft, and is just displaying an incredible virtue, incredible skill in front of these people, and explaining how much he loves his wife with just a song like this. And yeah, the guitar, I recognize it, his wife bought it for him. So, and the guitar is called Lenny as well. He just comes up with these phrases, musical phrases, phrasing that are incredible. And no one can do that except him, in my opinion. A lot of people say it's the best blues player in the world. But that isn't that, sadly. But and he struggled a lot with alcohol and cocaine, drug problems, let's say, which he then cured. He stopped completely by the end of his life. He had stopped completely, or at least taken control back to his life, and was no longer suffering from it, which is very inspiring in my opinion. And it actually inspired John Mayer, to not engage with drugs or alcohol at all during all his life. It's thanks to this guy that John Mayer just doesn't take any drugs, doesn't take any alcohol. This is just great. See, this guy's sweating all over his guitar. He's gonna short circuit something or something. He's just sweating all over his guitar, giving his all, and just continuing. You can see he loves what he's doing. It's just beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna do like the other one. I can't show you too much because I'm gonna get copyrighted and this video won't be able to come out. So I urge you to finish this, to watch it till the end because it's just great, and watch it without me mumbling over it. So yeah, let's go to the last one, which will be a bit more interesting, a bit more unorthodox, and this is probably not the video that'll get you into blues, but it'll make you think about the roots of it, and it's closer to the roots than the other two. Obviously it's not the roots, because the roots of blues aren't filmed at all. There were no cameras back then. It's the slave cotton fields songs that they all sang together. That obviously couldn't be filmed. So let's go. This is 1960 to 1979. Lightning Hopkins. Just a man alone with his guitar. I think that's how it used to be as well during the roots of blues.
Now baby, please don't go. Now baby, please don't go. Now baby, please don't go back to New Orleans. You know I love you so, baby, please.
He sounds like a whole band with just a guitar and his voice. And I don't think you realize how hard it is to sing and to play at the same time, be in rhythm, and have all this musicality, and you know, it has all the qualities of great music making. Like making music and making something that sounds good is hard as it is. Now imagine being alone, not having a band, having to sing and play at the same time, be in rhythm, remember what you have to play, and come up with new things as well, because this guy changes how he plays his song every time he plays it. And obviously he's been playing this song for a few years, I would guess, so he can master the specific song, not only the guitar but also the specific song that he made. So it is easier than it seems, maybe, but it's also harder than it seems in many different ways. So this guy is also having fun, like he's just enjoying himself, playing something that sounds incredible, all alone. And he had to come up with all this. Of course he got inspired by the people that made blues in the past, but it's still very, very impressive. So yeah, I think we'll end it there. We basically watched the whole thing. I would encourage you, I'll put links to all 3 of these videos in the description. I would encourage you to revisit them, and then if I escape here, and then watch the recommended videos on the right, or on this end screen here maybe. There are some, like this, one of B.B. King's greatest ever guitar solos, T-Bone Walker. All these great blues players will get recommended to you, and I recommend you to go in a rabbit hole and just explore. Explore. More and more blues, and maybe you don't like Chicago blues, but you'll like Delta blues. Maybe you don't like Texas blues, but you'll not like different types of blues. So you have to go explore and decide for yourself which one you prefer. So if you don't like it, it's up to everyone to like different stuff. It's okay if you don't like it, and maybe you'll never like it no matter how hard you try to, and that's fine. I just think everyone should go through a period of listening to this type of music at least once in their lives. Like, spend one day just focusing on trying to understand blues, because I think it's a matter of understanding. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I guess this will be all. I hope I converted some of you to liking blues. Probably not, but maybe you'll go on a journey that will convert you later. That's my hope with this. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I have a course on how to learn blues. So if you fell in love with it already and you want to learn it, I have a course, how to join a blues band. Everything you need to know to join a blues band. So yeah, thanks, guys. See you.